The truck is all loaded with balloons. My first event since March 14th. Hi everyone, it's Melanie and welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less, where we celebrate, decorate, and enjoy everyday life for less. So I am super ecstatic about today's video. We are going to be doing a pink lemonade themed half birthday party. I am using some of the lemon plates that are back in the Dollar Tree, and so many of you guys fell in love with them last year, so they did put them back in stock. So I am going to be using those to curate this intimate celebration. It is my first event post pandemic, post COVID-19, and so there were a lot of things that I had to do differently, and it was really exciting. It was an intimate event. It's super small, 18 guests, and I had to sit the tables up according to guidelines and things like that. So I'm going to share more with you guys. I know you're ready to see this event. I'm happy to be decorating again. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the theme for this event was pink lemonade, and I could not resist the lemon themed plates from the Dollar Tree. They make their appearance just about every year around this time, and this year they had the beverage glasses, the wine glasses, the stemless wine glasses, the plates, the bowls, and the salad plates. And I just thought they added so much character to the table. I could not resist adding them. They look so upscale and so gorgeous on this table. Now, since the onset of the recent pandemic that we've had, event planning is going to change a lot post COVID-19 or post pandemic. And one of the things that is changing is us being able to set the table. Now, I did set the table for this event, but it was purely for aesthetic purposes only. You have to use disposable plates and things like that in order to serve your guests. So those things were situated on the buffet, which had to be served. People had to serve the buffet as well. So, you just can't walk up and pick up your own food. There has to be designated servers that are wearing masks and gloves and shields and things like that. So just know that this was for aesthetic purposes only. I would highly recommend you guys using like clear plates for your disposable plates to sit on top of plates like this if you have like a beautiful motif or something on the plates that you want to be displayed. And the linens, napkins, none of those things that the guests are actually using can be on the table. The floral arrangements turned out absolutely gorgeous. I am working with a new florist. Her name is Felicia, and she's here local. I wanted something light and airy, and I gave her like 3 different photos that I had in mind, and she did a wonderful job designing it. So I wanted it to be super quick for me. This was an outdoor event, so I wanted it to be super quick for me to just drop and go versus trying to design flowers on the spot in the heat in the middle of May. Okay? So I love the way that it turned out. The light and airy florals are going to really be popular this wedding season and post-pandemic, simply because they're more intimate. You can talk to the people around the table. And speaking of people around the table, that setup is going to change as well. So for the dessert table, we just did kind of pedestals, and I'll show you guys that up close a little bit more later. Sharonda did an awesome job with the balloon wall. We blew up the balloons a couple of days before, and actually on the day of the event, she set it all up. And the wind and outdoors was something else. For the kids table, we decided to use the I made these little cute balloons on the straws with the little to make it look like a lemon, and the kids had a really good time playing with these. And again, I used salad plates for the plates for the kids table because it was super duper small. And for the little birthday girl, half birthday girl, we did a little floral cascade on her high chair. For the desserts, oh my goodness, a baker that I worked with before out of Huntsville did this amazing half birthday cake because it is a half birthday celebration. It was so delicious, you guys. On the inside, it was strawberry. On the outside, it was lemon. It just tasted so good. And then the cupcakes were strawberry and lemon and lime. It's just so good. And then Rachel, of course, did these amazing cookies and cake pops. They turned out amazing and just turned out, everything was so awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There are some gaps in the balloon wall, but there is because it was, the wind was really blowing and blowing things out of place, and the sun was popping items as well. So let's talk about this photo booth. This inspiration came from a party that we saw, I think, last year, and the client wanted to recreate this photo booth, and this took a lot of time. Like setting up the tables, we only did 3 tables, 18 guests, because there's a max of 6 people per table. So we spent most of the time on the 2 backdrops. And so this was like a photo booth that everybody got to step in, kind of like a magazine backdrop. So here is an overview of what the party looked like. Keep in mind, there has to be certain distancing between each table and each guest. It needs to be an arm length of room on each side, and you has a maximum of 6 guests per table. So I will give you guys all of that information in a little bit as well down in the description box. So this is how the party turned out. I'm so absolutely in love with it. We did add floating pearls and floating candles to the candle holders that you see on each table, just to give it a little bit more class and sophisticated, more classy and sophisticated look. And it just added to like the lightness and airiness, and it just turned out fabulous, you guys. I absolutely love the way that everything turned out, and I hope you guys love it as well. I think one of my favorite aspects of this party was just the color and the overall design, and how everything was like fused together and just bringing that really happy color palette together. It turned out absolutely stunning. Okay, you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I am so excited to be decorating again. Be sure to check the description box. I'm going to put tons of information there in terms of where you can find a lot of the decor that you saw me use today. Also, be sure to check dollartree.com to see if you can secure those lemon plates while they are still hot. And finally, I'm going to be sharing tons of resources for, event planning post COVID-19. Some of them will be free. Some of them will be a very, very small nominal fee, but you guys definitely want to grab these if you're interested in event planning. Even if you do it for your church or for family and friends, you still want to make sure that you're abiding by these guidelines. So it was definitely different but fun nonetheless. I'm so excited and so tremendously blessed to be able to live out my dreams each and every day, and you guys play a huge role in that, so thank you so very much. And until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers! A few months ago, I started on the journey of trying to curate a green thumb, and I've been so worried about the branches and worried about the leaves that I almost miss the bloom. I have my first bloom, you guys. I am so excited. This plant is so absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to share my entire journey of redoing our patio, redesigning our patio to create an outdoor oasis. But You guys, that is such a beautiful life lesson. Don't focus so much on the branches that you'd miss out on the bloom. What a beautiful bloom that is. Okay, you guys, so I am washing and drying all of the linens from this weekend. So I went into the wash machine to get the linen out of the washer, and this is what I see. A whole bloom. Like a balloon. I wonder how many balloons are in here. Now this is crazy. Only I would have a full balloon in the wash machine. Okay, if I find some more, I'll let you guys know. But it doesn't look like there's any more in here. I don't know how I did that. Okay.